Air Show 2022, more of which anon. This aeroplane based at Duxford, one of the great centres of historic aviation activity in both a flying and static museum sense, of course, around the UK. Next to the M11 in Cambridgeshire. It's operated by an organisation called Plain Sailing Air Displays, but very interestingly, it's owned by a considerable syndicate of private owners, not all of them pilots, some of them enthusiasts who are non-pilots, who have come together and ensured the continued operation of this aircraft on not just the UK, but also the much broader European display circuit, because this is an aeroplane that continues to use the range it demonstrated so ably, both in flight testing and in operational service, to go far and wide around the circuit. 10 years ago, it participated in the Russian Air Force centenary commemorations in Moscow. Those seem rather far off days when such an aircraft would go there for an event. It's been to Greenland on an expedition with students from Worksop College. It's been repeatedly to the far north of Norway for display appearances. There aren't so many aeroplanes that can undertake these sort of deployments, certainly in the historic community, with such relative ease.
And of course, although this aircraft looks like a flying boat, it is an amphibian. It does have wheels, as you can clearly see. Those wheels can retract the whole of the aircraft for operations on water, which is just as well, otherwise of course we wouldn't have the aircraft on the ground here. Narrow pieces of the Sunderland incident at Wellington.
Oh yes.
Back in the 50s or 60s, some amazing pictures of that. A Sunderland, which was a true flying boat, no wheels in sight, did a very, very low path. Like too low, scraped the runway. Then had to land on, obviously had to land on water where it leaks, and you just don't want that.
No, indeed. And of course, the early examples of this aircraft were pure flying boats, and the designation of this variant that we're going to see includes the letter A, standing for amphibian. It's about to power up the two 1,200 horsepower Pratt & Whitney twin Wasp radial engines and started to take off roll the consolidated PBY-5A Catalina.
By very courageous and skilled German U-boat captains. The problem was you couldn't cover all the way across the Atlantic. Aircraft could operate one side of the Atlantic to the other, but there was a gap in the middle. Amongst others, this was one of those aircraft that filled that gap. Incredible endurance of up to 30 hours